Hi everyone, I'm Faith from Must Love Bananas, and before I say anything else, let me just say thank you for joining my channel. I'm really excited to start this journey. This is something that I've been considering for a really long time, and I guess I just didn't really know what my impact would be. Like, I didn't know what I could bring to the table with my channel, and I think I've really figured that out. So I'll get into that a little bit more in a minute, but let me rewind and give you some backstory. So this channel is mostly going to be about health. I would say primarily veganism. Save the animals. And in particular, it's going to be high carb, low fat veganism. So I'll talk all about that. I'll be giving you guys lots of updates. We'll review exactly what that means. My cat's coming to visit. This is Garrett. Say hi, Garrett. So we'll be talking a lot about that. And any of you who are already involved in this community, whether it's fruitarianism, raw, 80-10-10, raw till 4, high carb, low fat, any of these communities, it's really dense with a lot of people who have a lot of great information, which is why I say I didn't know how I was going to fit in. That being said, I have figured it out. I've really struggled with I've struggled with this diet. I'd say I started exploring it about a year ago, and it started with the raw diet. I wanted to go 100% raw. It's something that makes sense to me. And when I did it, I felt amazing. It was the best feeling ever. And it's amazing how quickly you can really feel the changes as well. It's really cool. But being raw all the time is really hard. It's hard financially, it's hard socially, and not that I didn't want to stand up to my peers. It was more just in social situations, like when my friends want to go out to dinner, I sometimes had trouble finding something to eat. So it's little things like that. And then I think mentally as well, your body just craves other things. At least for me, I think when you're in the lifestyle long enough, you can totally rock it. It's great. I just wasn't there. My point is that every time I went off the plan, every time I ate something that wasn't necessarily the best for me, or even if I just ate something that was good for me, like steamed broccoli, I'd feel guilty because it's like it's not raw. I'm failing. So I went off the wagon a lot. And for me, the past year has definitely been a roller coaster. Being on it, off it, some kind of form, of the diet. And what I finally realized is that I'm only going to be successful if I am patient and forgiving of myself. And knowing that, do I think 100% raw is best? Totally. I will always say that. Do I believe the old saying that raw is law? I don't anymore. So what I'll be doing is I'm focusing on high carb, low fat. So I still will be eating a lot of raw food. I have a smoothie for breakfast every morning, which I'll show you guys sometime. But I'll also be eating some cooked food. So potatoes, cooked veggies, rice, all that kind of good stuff. I will be focusing on remaining plant-based, so that's one of the really big things. So no crappy vegan food. For example, did you know that Oreos are technically vegan? But I won't be eating those, or at least I'm going to try really hard not to. So I will be staying plant-based, and I will be vegan, so no animal products whatsoever. So that includes meat, dairy, butter, all that stuff, honey. If it came from an animal, not going in my mouth. So I guess that's what the channel will be focused on. There'll be some other stuff. I don't want to box myself in too much. I like to talk, so you guys will probably hear a lot of other stuff too. But that brings me to my first 30-day challenge. So my first 30-day will be starting tomorrow. If you guys want to join me, that would be awesome. I would love the support. We can support each other. That would be fantastic. But basically for the first 30 days, all I'm focusing on is high carb, low fat, keeping it vegan, period. Nothing else matters. I'm not counting calories, although I say I'm not counting calories. I'm not going to worry about calories. I am going to be counting them so that I can share them with you guys so kind of, where I'm at, how I'm doing. but I'm not going to worry about them. If I need to eat, 2,000 calories one day, great. If I need to eat, 3,000 the next day, fine. Whatever works, as long as it's plant-based and vegan. So I'll be doing that for the next 30 days. So I will be, tomorrow before I start, I will be taking measurements and I will be taking my weight. The ultimate goal here for me is to improve my health. And part of that is to lose weight. So I'll be recording all of that. I don't think I'm going to share, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I don't think I'm going to share my beginning stats with you guys. At least not yet. Maybe I will at the end of the month. We'll see. But at the end of the month, I'll be weighing in again, taking my measurements, and I will certainly let you guys know if I don't give you my starting, or ending measurements or weight. I'll at least tell you what the difference is, so that you guys will kind of know what's going on. 30 days starting tomorrow. Oh, and I will be starting my first 3 days of my challenge. I'm going to be doing Banana Island. So for those of you who don't know, that is just all bananas all the time. Water as well, lots of water. Bananas already have a very high water content. I think they're about 70% water. But I'll be drinking, my goal is to drink 3 liters of water a day as well. So over the next 3 days, I will update you guys specifically on how Banana Island is going. I'll explain my reasoning for wanting to do that. But I'll be shooting for about 30 bananas a day. So that is the goal. So we'll see how I do. And yeah, much more coming soon. This is just the very beginning. Thank you guys again for joining me. I'm really excited about this journey. And I do want to say I'm not an expert. So if you have any advice, I would love to hear it. The one thing that I would like to say is just let's keep it really positive. I would love to hear your opinions, but this is a choice that I've made for me. I really believe in it, and I want to stay really positive about it. So thank you in advance for your support and positivity as well. So I will bring another update very soon, including kind of how I got how I got to this path, why I wanted to join this lifestyle, and really what this is all about. So lots more coming soon. But point being, 30-day challenge starts tomorrow with 3 days of Banana Island. Super excited. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.